Okay, be honest. Do you feel like you're stuck in that junior developer loop? Like you get the job done, but it doesn't feel like you're actually leveling up? You've been coding for years, maybe even leading some projects, but somehow you still don't feel like a senior inside. So firstly, what even makes someone a senior developer? Is it the years of experience? Is it just a fancy job title? Or is it your skill level? So if you're also tired of being stuck at the same level, this video is for you. I'll tell you how to level up yourself so that you don't get stuck with the same skill set, same salary, and same job at the same company. All right, so being a senior developer doesn't mean you should have 10 years of experience under your belt. Your mindset and skill set is what makes you a senior developer, even with just few years of experience. So if that's the case, how can one become a senior developer? So first things first is ask yourself this. Does the company I'm working for actually have other engineers who are better than me, or at least someone I can learn from? If your answer is yes, congratulations, you're in the right place. You have people around you who can challenge your thinking, give you feedback, and maybe even show you ways of solving problems you hadn't considered before. But if your answer is no, well, that's a problem. Being the only dev or most capable on the team might sound like freedom at first. No one breathing down your neck. No one's complaining about your code, just you and your code. Sounds nice, except the downside is huge. You end up on your own, making every mistake alone, and unknowingly developing bad habits that nobody will correct. In that situation, it might be time to consider moving to a team where you can learn from people who have more experience than you. And not just learning from others, you should never hesitate to teach others. Because when you teach what you know, when you guide juniors through problems, you'll learn even more in the process. So the takeaway is growth is social. Being around people smarter than you and sharing what you know is your initial step towards growth. Next up is your fundamentals. You can learn a dozen frameworks, switch between 10 programming languages, and even memorize every shortcut in your IDE and still not be a senior developer. That's because frameworks and languages are just tools. They help you build things, but they don't teach you how to think. What really separates a senior from a junior is how well you understand the core concepts underneath it all, like algorithms, data structures, software design, scalability, trade-offs, all the stuff that actually makes your code better and your system good. Senior developers think from system level. They will focus on choosing the right method, right architecture, right tools, and not just making the code run. Basically, mastering fundamentals means you're thinking beyond syntax. The next thing is technical debt. A junior developer often focuses on getting their ticket done, writing code that works, checking it off, and moving on. But every shortcut, every quick fix adds up over time. That's what we call technical debt. And guess who pays the price later? Yes, that's you. You'll be the one fixing the shitty code you wrote because you didn't bother to focus on quality rather than the speed. A senior developer thinks differently. They look at the bigger picture. They ask themselves, will this code still make sense in 6 months? What happens when the system scales? How will this change affect other parts of the project? Essentially, seniors resolve more technical debt than they create. They aren't just coding to solve today's problem. They will consider if the current fix can cause problems in future. And that's a huge mindset shift. Instead of just thinking, how do I finish this task? You start thinking, how does my work fit into the project long term? How can I make this maintainable, scalable, and easy for someone else to understand? That's when you start thinking like a senior developer. Your impact isn't measured by how fast you write code, but by how much problems you prevent and how smooth the project runs because of your decisions. And lastly, guidance. Mentorship may not always be built into your company. Sometimes you're in a team with no one senior around, or maybe you're the only developer in the team. So if you want to level up, you need to be proactive. So ask questions online, join dev communities, or just reach out to people smarter than you. Yes, even if it feels intimidating. Maybe you have a friend who is smarter than you or a senior from your college. Don't hesitate to get guidance. So to summarize this all, it's not the languages you know, the frameworks you've memorized, or even the projects you've shipped. Growth comes from how you think, not just how you code. It's about perspective, seeing beyond the work assigned to you, anticipating how a tiny change could affect the system, knowing how to take responsibilities and also guiding others. Growth is also emotional. It's about accepting your own mistakes, learning from them, and realizing that every bug you fix is a lesson. So being senior doesn't mean knowing everything. It means knowing how to figure out what you don't know, and also helping others do the same. So if you've been grinding alone or feeling stuck at the same level for years, don't worry. Seniority isn't a number, a title, or a badge of honor. It's a mindset. And the moment you start thinking like that, you're already on your way to become that senior developer. So yeah, that was it. By the way, if you're thinking of switching careers or learning new skills in tech, make sure to check out Scrimba. It's a learning platform like Code Academy, but you will learn in an interactive way. You'll get free courses as well as 20% discount on paid courses. The link is in the description. If this video was helpful, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for similar content. I'll see you guys in the next one.